Today I'm going to show you how to do bookkeeping manually. We have two requirements. One, you must have a bank account that is exclusively used for the money coming in, that was for business, and the money going out, that is for business. If you have a credit card, it follows the exact same rule. So let's get started. Grab your bank statements, grab your credit card statements, and we're going to start with income. Remember how I said this is going to be used only for business? And the reason why I emphasize that is because I see this go on a lot. People mix it with personal income. So we're going to make sure that this money came in was exclusively for a service or a product that you're selling. So it's very simple. At the end of every month, you're going to look at your bank statement total deposits. That's your income for the month. So that becomes really, really simple. So I've created this ledger, and what we're going to do, let's say in January, you sold $2,000 worth of products or services. And that's right on your bank statement. Then you look at February and you're saying, okay, February I did $2,500. So now we put $2,500. Let's say March, you did $3,000. You're actually growing your business, which is great. April, $4,000. We're gonna stay at 4 months to illustrate this example, okay? So you get my point. You would do that with income throughout the entire year, for every month, and you'd keep a ledger like that. Now that we have our income, now we're going to talk about the expenses. First, we're going to categorize on the bank statements and the credit cards by type. There's different ones. Let's assume that you drive a lot for your business and you went to the gas station 3 or 4 times. Now you add those up, you come up with $200. Advertising, you pay advertising $1,000 a month. Bank charges, $10. All these are coming from your bank statement, but also remember, if you're using a credit card, they also need to be added up. So let's say that you do some supply money and you use your credit card and you use your bank statement. You want to add them both together and put it right here. Otherwise, you're not going to have a correct number when you're using credit cards. Now let's continue with utilities to be another $200. I'm picking up really simple numbers. Rent, $500. So we're gonna add all the total expenses in the month of January. So we've got $1,200, $1,400, $1,600, $2,100, $2,110. That is your total expenses. You made a total income of $2,000 for the month. So now you've lost $110. But let's keep on going and saying that we're having the same type of expenses during the year. Of course, they're going to change as now we're starting to make some money. So now we put together all the expenses that you've accumulated and categorized per type. We are going to get a total of all these expenses for the year. You need to continue from April all the way down through December, and this is going to be pretty much how you're going to prepare your tax return. So now, assuming that we are in the month of December, we've got all the total income, and we have a total here of $11,500. Assuming this is the end of the year, we're only doing 4 months for our purposes of illustrating this example and how to do it manually. Our total income is $11,500. Our total categorized expenses are $8,695. Now we have all our bookkeeping done for the year. How we're going to know what our net income is we're going to take the $11,500 and we're going to subtract the $8,695, $2,805. That's our net income. You've completed your bookkeeping for the year. And remember, the credit cards are going to be important to keep in mind. They will be part of each one of these expenses as you go through the months. Depending on the type of business you have, this is going to get expanded significantly. If you have a product you're selling, you must keep track of that. Any kind of dues and subscriptions, there will be so many other expenses. It is important to remember that they must be ordinary and necessary for your business type. If you use it for business and it's normally ordinary and necessary, they should be right here on a category as part of your monthly bookkeeping process. This is basic bookkeeping. If you're small and you don't want to pay anybody to do this, you can do this. It takes some time. I believe it also gets you very acquainted with your business and your expenses. It's good to do it, especially if you're starting a business. Get started like this, and eventually you can have somebody else help you, because this will get more and more more complicated as time goes on and as the business grows. There's an Excel template in the description that you may use to do this work. It's free. Try it out, see how you like it, and let us know. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and we'll get back to you with either another video with an answer to your question. We'll see you next time.